Namaste and welcome to Yoga Vidya practice video. This is a basic yoga class for men. It's for people who know a little bit about yoga already. So begin by laying in Shavasana, your legs 2 to 3 feet apart, arms 8 to 12 inches from your body, palms up, chin tucked in, and take a few deep relaxing breaths, feeling your abdomen rise on the inhale, fall on the exhale. And through the whole class, you want to try to stay focused on your breath, trying not to think. If you want, you can repeat a mantra or any other relaxing phrase to help keep your mind focused. And try to feel now like all your muscles are completely relaxed. Your whole body is completely relaxed. Like gravity is pulling you down into the floor and you don't resist at all. And now bringing your awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And roll your head back and forth a couple times. And bringing your legs together, stretch your arms over your head, stretch your whole entire body. And release. And coming up to a standing position, we'll start with a few rounds of sun salutations. You want to stand at the front end of your mat, hips tucked in, shoulders back, arms relaxed, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale deeply, exhale, prayer position. Inhale your arms up, arch back, and exhale your hands forward all the way down to the floor. Inhale the right leg all the way back, hips down, head up. And hold your breath. Other leg back, plank position, body in one straight line. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead to the floor. Inhale, cobra, shoulders up. And exhale, curl your toes under, lift your hips, press your heels to the floor for inverted V position. Inhale, bring your right foot all the way up between your hands. Exhale, the other leg forward. Inhale, up and back, and exhale, palms down. We'll do the left side. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale, up and back, exhale, forward and down. Inhale the left leg all the way back. Hold your breath, other leg back. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra, exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left all the way up between the hands. Exhale, the other leg. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, right all the way back. Hold your breath, other leg back. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra, exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right all the way up between the hands. Exhale, the other leg. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, left all the way back. Hold your breath, other leg back. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left all the way up between the hands. Exhale, the other leg. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale up and back, exhale, forward and down. Inhale right all the way back. Hold your breath, other leg back. Exhale down. Inhale cobra, exhale inverted V. Inhale right all the way up between the hands. Exhale the other leg. Inhale up and back. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale up and back. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale left all the way back. Hold your breath, other leg back. Exhale down. Inhale cobra. Exhale inverted V. Inhale left all the way up between the hands. Exhale the other leg. Inhale up and back. Exhale, palms down. And this coming up round, we'll add some variations for arm strength. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale up and back. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale the right leg all the way back. Hold your breath, other leg back. And now you want to hold this position for a couple breaths. And then from here, now you want to lower your body down so you're just an inch up off the mat without touching down. Try to get as close down to the mat as you can without touching. Good. And exhale down. Inhale cobra. And exhale inverted V. Inhale right all the way up between the hands. Exhale the other leg. Inhale up and back, exhale, palms down, inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale up and back, exhale, forward and down. Inhale the left leg all the way back. Hold your breath, other leg back, and holding this position again for a couple breaths. And then try lowering down so you're just an inch up off the mat without touching. Get as close down as you can. And exhale down. Inhale cobra. And exhale inverted V. Inhale left all the way up between the hands. Exhale the other leg. Inhale up and back. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale up and back, exhale, forward and down. Inhale the right leg all the way back. Hold your breath, other leg back. And now while you're holding this position, if you wanted to, you could add in a few push-ups, as many as you feel comfortable. And then you can also now lower your body down so you're just an inch up off the mat. Try to get as close down as you can without touching. And exhale down. Inhale cobra. And exhale inverted V. Inhale right all the way up between the hands. Exhale the other leg. Inhale up and back. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale up and back. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale the left leg all the way back. Hold your breath, other leg back. And again, you can hold this position, or if you want to try a few push-ups, you can. It's up to you, depending on how you feel. And then lowering your body down so you're just an inch up off the mat. Try to hold it, keep breathing. And exhale down. Inhale cobra. And exhale inverted V. Inhale left all the way up between the hands. Exhale the other leg. Inhale up and back. Exhale, palms down. Very nice. And now coming to rest on your mat, resting in Shavasana. Laying on your back, legs 2 to 3 feet apart, arms 8 to 12 inches from your body, palms up, chin tucked in. And just take a few deep breaths, a short rest in Shavasana to relax your muscles. Let the prana redistribute around your body, let the energy redistribute. next posture that we'll be demonstrating in this video is Navasana, and it's a really good one for building up strength in the abdominal muscles. So you want to come up to a seated position, and then leaning back with your legs up off the floor, your arms extended in front of you, not holding onto your legs with your hands. You can rest them on your legs, but you want to make sure that you're using mainly abdominal strength. Make sure you keep breathing. And exhale, release. Lying back in Shavasana for a short rest. And slowly coming up and around on your mat now to rest in child's pose. So you'll be sitting on your heels, your forehead on the mat in front of you, your arms next to your legs with your hands by your feet. You want to try to get as comfortable as you can in this position. So for some people you might need to have your knees spread farther apart, or you might need to use some pillows to help pad the empty spaces. You want to be especially careful to relax all your back muscles, your shoulders, your arms, your neck, and your face. And inhale, slowly rolling up, rounding your back as you come up, bringing your head up last. And the first posture we'll do today is called the headstand, and now we'll go through the 12 basic steps for coming up to a traditional headstand. So the first thing you want to do is measure the distance between your elbows, placing your elbows on the mat in front of you, interlocking your fingers out ahead of you, placing your head on the floor with your head touching in your hands, straightening your legs, and then walking forward till your back is almost straight up, pushing with your arms, coming up to the half headstand, and then finally pointing your knees up towards the ceiling and then the feet. And so for every posture in yoga, you want to hold it as long as you can and as still as you can. If something starts to hurt or feel bad, you should always stop and come down. Take a rest in Shavasana. Otherwise, as long as you're in the posture, you want to try to hold it as still as you can. Just relax, focus on your breath. Make sure you're not holding extra tension in this posture. You want to try to relax your back and your legs and your ankles and feet. And it should be only the arms that are working quite hard to hold yourself up. Your shoulders pushed away from your ears. And coming down in the reverse position that you went up, first tucking the knees in, bringing the feet down to the floor, and coming back to rest in child's pose. Again, try to be as comfortable and relaxed in child's pose as you can. Relax your arms and shoulders. And then after 6 or 7 relaxing breaths, you can come around now to rest on your back again in Shavasana. Take a couple breaths in Shavasana. And we'll go on to the shoulder stand. So bringing your legs together, your arms alongside your body with your palms facing down. And inhale, kick your feet up over your head, lift your hips, bring your hands behind your back, fingers towards the inside, thumbs towards the outside. And you want to try to come up as straight as you can. For some people, your body is not quite straight up and you're more out at an angle with more of the weight of your hips on your arms. That's also okay. It counts for the shoulder stand. For each posture, you want to make sure that you're only coming into it as far as you comfortably can. In shoulder stand, you can focus on the space in your throat where your thyroid is. Regulates metabolism in your body. And you can continue to hold the regular shoulder stand, or if you want to try to come up into a variation, you can try the candle. And for the candle, what you'll do is very slowly try to place first one hand and then the other on your thighs. You can hold it as long as you want, and then when you're ready, come back to the normal shoulder stand. And now, as a preparation for the plow, first exhale, drop your right leg over your head as close to the floor as you can. Inhale back up, and exhale the left leg down. Inhale back up, and exhale, dropping both legs over your head as close down to the floor as you can get them. You want your legs as straight as possible. You can keep your hands on your hips if your feet do not quite touch the floor or you're not comfortable. If you're more comfortable, you can place your hands on the mat with your palms facing down, or interlocking the fingers together to give a better stretch for your shoulders. And so this posture can be pretty intense for some people, so make sure that wherever in your body you feel tension, you're using your exhales to release that tension. And take some deep breaths. And placing your hands on the mat with your palms facing down. Now you'll use your hands as brakes, and very slowly lower your body down one vertebrae at a time. Your legs coming down last, and coming to rest in Shavasana. With your legs 2 to 3 feet apart, arms 8 to 12 inches from your body, palms up, chin tucked in. If you want, you can roll your head back and forth a couple times to relax your neck muscles. And just right away focusing on your breath. And after each posture, you can also notice which parts of your body now feel very relaxed and comfortable. And the next posture we'll do today is called the bridge, which is also really good for building up back strength. So from where you are, you want to bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, your arms alongside your body with your palms facing down. And now inhale, lift your hips as high as you can so you're up on your feet and your shoulders, lifting up with your lower back and pushing with your thighs. And so one of the important things in this posture is that you want to make sure that your feet are pointing straight ahead. If your back is strong enough, you can have your feet touching together. If you're not quite ready for that yet, it's okay to have your feet a little bit away from each other. Also, if you want to take some pressure off your back, you can bring your hands up under your hips. Bring your hands up under your hips. And then keep breathing. And exhale, release, bring your hips back down to the mat, bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees, bring your head up to your knees and stretch out your whole entire spine. If you want, you can also roll your body forwards and backwards or side to massage your back muscles, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, you can rest again in Shavasana. And right away focusing on your breath. Try to stop any mental conversations you're having with yourself. And the counter stretch to the shoulder stand and plow and bridge is called the fish. So for the fish, you want to bring your legs together, your arms underneath your body with your elbows as close together as possible and your palms facing down. Make sure your hands are as much underneath your thighs as you can get them. And inhale, push with your arms, arch your back, drop the top of your head onto the floor. Alternatively, if you're more flexible with your legs, you can also do this fish position with your legs in the lotus position. And so for lotus, first you would come into lotus and then again with your hands behind your back. And pushing with your arms, arch your back, drop the top of your head onto the floor. And so in the fish position, you want to make sure that it's your back that is doing the work and not the legs. So if your legs are now in the position where they're stretched straight out in front of you, make sure that your legs are mostly relaxed, but that your feet are still together. No matter which variation you're doing, the weight of your body should be on your hips and elbows, not on your head. Face and neck relaxed. Your back muscles working really hard, arching up as high as you can, taking deep breaths. And inhale your head up, and exhale, release, and rest in Shavasana. And the next posture that we'll be doing is the seated forward bend. And so you can come up to a seated position either by coming straight up or rolling onto your right side and coming up. And then you want to sit with your legs stretched straight out in front of you, both feet pointing up towards the ceiling, sitting straight up on your sit bones. And inhale your arms up. And exhale forward from the hips, feeling your abdomen coming towards your thighs, your chest towards your knees, your head towards your feet. And then you can grab a hold of your feet if it's comfortable for you. If not, you can just let your hands rest anywhere along your legs. It's more important to hold this for a longer length of time, that you don't overstretch at the beginning. You should feel instead that you're using your breath to come deeper into the posture. With each exhale, that your upper body becomes a little bit closer to your legs. And then for some people, this posture gets more intense the longer you hold it, so you want to try to use your breath and just work through the posture, trying not to move, to just hold as still as you can for as long as possible. And just be aware of all the subtle sensations going on inside your body. And inhale, stretch your hands out past your feet, come up with a flat back, and release. And the counter stretch is the inclined plane, so with your hands behind you on the mat, fingertips pointing away from your body. Take a deep breath, drop your head back, and lift your hips up as high as you can. So you're up on your feet and your hands. If you have your legs out straight, you want to be trying to bring the bottoms of your feet flat to the floor. If this is a very difficult position for you, it's also okay to do this with bent knees. And exhale, release. And now we'll do a variation called the plank, the side plank, and this is good for building up arm and shoulder strength and also some core muscle strength. So you want to come onto your right side with your right wrist below your right shoulder. And then lifting the hips, lift your left hand, look up towards your left hand, and if you feel strong, you can also lift your left leg. Keep breathing, try to hold it as long as you can. And exhale, release. And we'll do the other side. So now I'm flipping around so that your left wrist is below your left shoulder. And again, when you're ready, lifting your hips, lift your right hand, look up toward your right hand. You can also try lifting up your right leg. And exhale, release. Good. So flipping around now so that your head is at the end where your feet were, resting on your stomach. Making a pillow with your hands, rest one cheek on the pillow, toes touching together, heels falling out to the sides. This is the resting posture before we start the series of back strengthening exercises. So you want to make sure that you're totally relaxed. And the first of the back strengthening exercises that we'll be doing today is the cobra. We'll do a variation which builds up more strength in the upper back. And what you want to do is interlock your hands behind your back, your forehead on the mat, and your legs tight together. And inhale and lift your head and shoulders up as high as you can. Use your arms to pull yourself back and up. Keep breathing. And exhale, release. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest the other cheek on the pillow. Toes touching together, heels falling out to the sides. And the second back strengthening exercise we'll do today is called the locust, and this one builds strength in the muscles of the lower back, and it's the very best one if you have any kind of lower back pain or problems or sciatica or herniated discs. So you want to bring your arms underneath your body with your elbows as close together as possible, your chin on the mat in front of you. So inhale deeply, and lifting up your legs. As long as you have your knees up off the floor, you're doing it correctly. You also want your feet not to be too far away from each other. And keep breathing. And exhale, release. Make a pillow with your hands, rest the other cheek on the pillow, toes together, heels apart. And the last of our back strengthening exercises is called the bow, and this one bends your body the opposite way of the seated forward bend. So you want to grab a hold of your ankles with your hands, chin or forehead on the mat. And inhale, lift your head, lift your shoulders, lift your knees as high as you can. If you have very much trouble with this position, it's also okay to do this with one leg at a time. Lifting your knees as high as you can, keep breathing. And exhale, release. Placing your hands underneath your shoulders, push back to child's pose. So you're sitting on your heels with your forehead on the mat, your arms next to your legs with your hands by your feet. Again, adjusting your knees so that you're comfortable. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. And inhale, slowly rolling up, rounding your back as you come up. Bring your head up last. And we'll do the half spinal twist next. So from where you are, you want to sit down to the left of your feet. Bring your right leg over the top. And then the important thing now is that you have both sit bones on the mat. So you either need to move your left ankle out or straighten the left leg. Sitting up nice and straight. Bring your right hand behind you on the mat. Inhale your left arm up, and exhale, turn to the right. Bring your arm outside your leg, look over your right shoulder. If you're more flexible, you can try to bring your left hand back to hold onto your left knee. Otherwise, you just leave your arm more straight. And try to relax, let the stretch continue all the way down to the base of the spine, all the way up through your neck. Establishing a nice even pattern of breathing. And exhale, release. And now we'll switch to the other side so that the left leg will be on top. So the right leg is either straight or bent, but you want to make sure that both sit bones are on the mat. Sit up nice and straight with the left hand behind you. Inhale your right arm up. And exhale, turn to the left. Bring your arm outside your leg. Look over your left shoulder. And again, if you can, you try to grab a hold of your knee. If not, then you can just leave your arm more straight. And try to relax. Take deep breaths. Feel the stretch extending through your whole spine. And exhale, release. And coming up to a standing position, we'll do the standing forward bend next. So you want to stand with your legs close together. And inhale your arms up. And exhale forward from the hips, keeping your back flat as long as you can, coming all the way down. If your hands don't touch the floor, it's okay. The most important thing is that your legs are totally straight in this position, and the weight of your body is towards the front part of your feet, not on your heels. And now we'll do a variation. It's called the standing splits. So if you're comfortable with your hands next to your feet, you can do that. If your hands are not right now on the floor, then you want to place your hands on the mat a little bit in front of your feet. And then what you'll do is inhale and lift your right leg up as high as you can. Try to point your right foot as much up towards the ceiling as possible. And keep breathing. And exhale down. We'll do the other leg. Inhale your left leg up as high as you can. And exhale down and holding the half spine or the standing bend, and inhale slowly coming up and exhale, release. And we'll do the triangle next. So you want to stand with your feet 4 to 5 feet away from each other, with your feet pointing straight ahead. And inhale your left arm up and exhale down to the right, coming as far down as you can. And you should feel the stretch all along the left side of your body. And inhale back up and exhale, release. We'll do the other side. So inhale your right arm up and exhale down to the left. And make sure you have your arm next to your ear, palm facing towards the floor, arm nice and straight and strong. And inhale back up and exhale, release. So we'll do our final relaxation. So now you want to come down to your mat to rest in Shavasana. And the way we usually start the final relaxation is by squeezing all the muscles of the body all at the same time. So from where you are, you want to squeeze your legs, lift your legs 2 or 3 inches off the floor, squeeze your arms, make fists, squeeze your face, press your shoulders up to your ears, press your shoulders away, stretch out your fingers, stick out your tongue, and release. And now arranging yourself comfortably and symmetrically, so that for the rest of the relaxation you don't have to make any more movements of your physical body. And focusing your attention on your feet, mentally repeat, I relax the feet, I relax the feet, I relax the feet. As you say those words to your feet, feel your feet becoming completely, totally relaxed, very, very heavy. And focusing on the calves and shins, mentally repeat, I relax the calves and shins, I relax the calves and shins, I relax the calves and shins. And continuing on, repeating that same phrase to yourself for the knees, and thighs, and the hips, and abdomen, the chest, lower back, and the upper back, the shoulders, arms and hands, and the neck, jaws and teeth and tongue, eyes and forehead, and the face, and head, and the whole entire body. And you can continue to hold your Shavasana as long as you need to till you feel rested and ready to continue with your day. For more information on English yoga classes and seminars and all topics related to yoga, please see www.yogavidya.org/English or my.yoga-vidya.org. Namaste.